Why are Christians always begging for money? Well, before I answer that question, I want to disabuse the assumption in it. It's just not true. Many of the folks who make this accusation, I understand why they make it, because their familiarity with Christians is limited to what they might run across when they flip through their television channels. And it's certainly true that those Christians who buy airtime on television spend a lot of that airtime asking for money to pay for the airtime to be on television. And I understand that can be annoying. It can be annoying to me too. And it's also the case that many of those on Christian television embrace an ideology that I think is contrary to the gospel of Jesus Christ, called the prosperity gospel, where they believe that the sign of God's favor is their own financial prosperity, and that the way to have financial prosperity is for you to give them money. I get it. That's awful. That's backwards. But that is a tiny, tiny percentage of genuine Christians. A tiny, tiny percentage. It just looks bigger because they're the ones, generally speaking, who are on TV. So, that doesn't change the fact that there are times when Christians do ask for money, and there's a very good reason for that. It's because they're doing good work. Here's the funny thing. We complain about Christians always asking for money. But let me ask you this. When was the last time a group of atheists voluntarily financed a hospital, an orphanage, a home for unwed mothers, dry to feed the hungry, a school? You see, in our day and in this world, whenever someone who's not a Christian thinks they need money to do something good, they go to the government. And the government comes to its taxpayers, and it doesn't ask for donations. It demands payment. And Christians rightly refuse to do that. It would be wrong for Christians to go to the government and say, we want you to tax our neighbors so that we can do ministry in the name of Jesus. Because when they tax their neighbors to finance the doing of the ministry, we're doing it in the name of Caesar. So we ask. We seek support. We invite people to join in the work that we're doing for the good of the kingdom. We're not a business. We're not in business. We're in the business of service. And so, again, we ask, hopefully with integrity, hopefully gently, hopefully honestly, hopefully not to live high on the hog, but we ask for support. We want to help these folks. We want to serve these folks. We want to equip these other folks. We want to strengthen and minister to those folks. Friends, one of the cliches you hear from the new atheists is that history is riddled with the wars waged in the name of religion. It's not a very accurate history. But again, let me throw down this challenge. Show me the hospitals founded by committed atheists. Show me the orphanages. Show me the mercy ministries that are financed by the voluntary contributions of those who don't love and serve Jesus. You may find some, but it will be a drop in the bucket. That's not saying it's because we're good. Us Christians are sinners through and through. We've got plenty that we need to confess for. But that charge that Christians are always begging for money, not guilty.